What's going on, guys? It's Universal Ox here, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts and a review on Doom. And I apologize for the lateness of the video. I wish I would have had it up a little bit earlier for you guys, but I've been had a lot going on, and my computer's been running awfully slow, and I'm trying to figure it out. It's just like a burden, really even messing with it right now. But however, Doom is a great game. I really recommend you guys play it and give it a chance. They do a lot of great things. There's just some of the things that just get overdone. It's kind of like when you're watching a great movie and it just goes on for just a little too long. This is how I feel about Doom. It's when you're getting these glory kills, such a great moment, an awesome experience, and you feel like a complete badass. And then you just get overran by the same enemies you've been fighting, and it just gets almost repetitive. It never quite gets as repetitive because the gameplay is still pretty fun. I just wish it would have been just slowed down, maybe a little bit better balanced. But that's my preference. I know there's a lot of reviewers and a lot of other places that are saying that it's a great game and it's fast, and it is fast, don't get me wrong. And the action is really good. Is the game a bad game? No, it's not a bad game. Is the game a great game? That's to be debated. I'm not going to tell you it's a great game because personally, my favorite Doom is still Doom 3. Some of the things they went with, the weapons, I find it a lot for me to use the shotgun. The double barrel shotgun was my favorite. The super shotgun was my favorite weapon. I started using the rail light gun a little bit more because it would do such high damage to some of the bigger enemies and would completely destroy those guys, so you wouldn't have to worry with them as much. The BFG, I feel like that it just doesn't do what I want it to do. It doesn't do what I remember doing in Doom. It seems like it doesn't clear out the rooms like it used to. You'll hit enemies and you'll find them, some of them still there, and it's like, what happened? I don't understand. And the grenades, I'm not a big fan of. I don't know why in the hell they would want to use grenades as an ability. I don't understand that one at all. Instead of having grenades and maybe a couple types of grenades, yeah, you get the health drain grenade, which is kind of like the soul cube but not good. But yeah, it's the game. Like I said, the game is a good game. It's not a bad game. It's really fast and fun, and the action is some of the best action that you're going to have. Like I said before, the reason why I wouldn't go all out and say that this game is an absolute buy is just because for me it gets just a little too much when it could have been shortened up a little bit, and some of the encounters could have been spread a little bit more evenly throughout the levels instead of you coming to a stop still and they want you to go exploring. I really didn't feel like that the exploration part or looking for the secrets really worked for me. I just felt like it was a burden just looking for them, whereas in a lot of games when they implement this, you feel like you're searching for these things, but in Doom it's just kind of like a burden, and you're rewarded for grabbing some of this stuff. And this is probably my favorite part, are the ruins and the berserk ruin, because you go completely berserk with this ruin, and this is when Doom is at its best, is when you get to perform these moves and just destroy everything in front of you. This is the game. This is awesome. This probably would make Doom the best Doom ever if they would have just, for me, just made it a little bit more balanced. Like I said, and when you did get to these hellish fights, you had these rooms. It would have been awesome to have them, or the power-ups. I'm sorry, power-ups. But it's still a fun game. You're going to have a lot of fun with it, even if you skip out on the multiplayer the snap maps, which I actually, guys, I'm sorry I didn't put any of the snap maps on this time. I really just completely forgot about it. It's not something that I really want to play, so I apologize for the lack of that. But yeah, like I said, the game is a great game. And here's the multiplayer, and this is one of the things that they get right. However, I feel like, for me personally, I wish it would have been, I mean, it went with an arena style. I just wish it would have went more to their traditional arena and had the weapons on the maps instead of a loadout. If you guys watched my beta video, I was talking about some of the same things, and I feel like the game would have been awesome if everybody would have been frantically running for the power weapons or your sawed-off shotgun, and maybe start you off with the plasma gun, or have the chainsaw like in the middle of the map and just going bananas and everybody looking for it, like they do with the demon ruins, which is really cool. And like I said, the game is fast, it's fun. You're gonna have a lot of time, but with the multiplayer, it's gonna be harder for them to really exceed with the multiplayer, considering that there's some other really big multiplayer games out right now. And it's, you know, Doom gets a lot right, but it's gonna get overshadowed by the bigger of the multiplayer only games that are out right now. And it's sad, but like I said, Doom, everybody that's played Doom, we're really playing it because we wanted to see where the story stands. How does this game stack up versus the last one? And it's a great game. I'm not going to tell you that. I really suggest you guys play the game, check it out, see what you think, because this is all my opinions. This is what I think. You guys might completely disagree with me. And like I said, some of the things you do in the game are just completely badass. You just feel like a badass. But here's another thing: the weapons, rocket launchers. Really, I have to hit somebody with 2 rockets before it kills them. That to me is crap. I don't understand it, but whatever. Anyway, back to the main game, and this is what mainly all my review and everything would be on, is based off the main game, the campaign. And like I said earlier, they really do a great job, and the biggest problem for me is that it just isn't as balanced. And like I said earlier, guys, this is all my opinions and this is my thoughts on Doom. I'm sure there'll be some people that agree and there'll be some people that disagree. Like I said, everybody has their own opinions, and I really felt, for me, the biggest thing that Doom went wrong was just the action. Just when it happened, it was awesome, but it just became too much. Because it was just so much of it, and you kept doing the same thing over and over. Even though the encounters were different each time you done them, the action just felt too much of the same, is what I'm trying to say. But guys, check the game out. It's definitely a play. You guys are gonna have a great time with it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, guys.